Hello, I'm NP. There might be a good question of why do I bore people with these short channel updates. Reason one, this is a hobby project, first of all. I'm just doing it for fun only, and I don't have to meet expectations. So basically it's me playing a game, enjoying it, and making a video about it that I also enjoy. Chasing numbers and stuff was never the goal. I just display games that I like, and hopefully over time it will make a collection. So if you like what I do, then maybe in NPlay64 playlists you can find some games you haven't tried before, but may be interesting to you. That's the whole point of this channel. Anyway, during the last month, thanks to Death Stranding and sim racing videos, the number of subscribers almost doubled. And despite the fact that we are not talking about big numbers, still it's a small community, so maybe it's useful to hear about some short-term future plans. So, first of all, Ubisoft killed The Crew. The main problem with it is not the only thing that I liked this game and I will miss it, but instead it's some sort of gray area movement from Ubisoft. In short, maybe they shouldn't have done it. A guy called Russ Scott from Accursed Games channel started some sort of campaign that is about to prevent publishers from just killing a game, just like this. There's a web page about all the information that you need to know about it. StopKillingGames.com. I will include the link in the video description. Somewhere in the near future I will talk about it as well. As for The Crew, the game itself, I started a sort of challenge to say goodbye to this fine game. It was sort of hard to complete before the servers became shut down a couple of weeks ago, but it's done. During the last month, every Sunday I released a video about this game. So the last round concluding this challenge will be out this weekend, I guess. But that's not all, because I decided that I will release all my videos that I made during the years, playing The Crew. Most of them are like cannonball runs, from coast to coast, as fast as I can. But because of the fact that mainly I do time attacks in all sim racing, where I just racing with myself basically, and try to test the different cars, there's a sort of hill climb challenge that I created a couple of years ago just for myself, and it was never intended to be released. But now that The Crew is killed, for a memento I will make something out of it. I have an archive HDD full of these old videos, so if I keep releasing The Crew videos every Sunday, then maybe I will run out of them only by 2025. At this point, I just don't know. We will see. So, about my regular content of game reviews and gameplay videos, there is a lot of things on the works already. Only available time can tell of when and how they will be released. One of them will be a sort of test of single-class characters in Grim Dawn. It actually happened somewhere around late last year. I'm not as much into this game as Chris Edge, who created a lot of reviews on this channel last year, and I always played Grim Dawn with multiclass guys. I recorded some videos playing this game, and it's been quite an interesting journey, and it was not what I suspected. It's also true for a couple of sim racing titles where I did my time attack runs. So I tested all of the cars in Dirt Rally 2.0 as well as in Assetto Corsa. So quite similarly to Grim Dawn, these were as well quite massive, with a lot of data that I will have to, find a way of how to display it without being utterly boring. Maybe there's no way, I don't know. You tell me. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, Chris Edge sends greetings to everyone. You know, he is my old friend, making a lot of reviews on the channel last year using AI voice because he is so frustrated with his English pronunciation. Maybe it's an issue with me as well because, as you can hear, I'm not a native English speaker, so maybe I suck. I just don't care. Okay, so Chris sends greetings to everyone, and his absence from this channel is quite a bad thing, I think. He has a journalist background, and I really liked his very composed reviews. And when it comes to gaming, he has a massive lexical knowledge that I most certainly lack. You know, I don't script my videos, I tried it and I just can't. When I read a text, I just sound like more artificial than an AI reader. The only way I enjoy making these is just, hitting the record button and start talking. And it goes somewhere. This sort of way doesn't really fit short game reviews. But Chris recently advised me something that I may consider. He said that okay, you don't use a script, but why don't you use a stopwatch? I said, what? He said, man, just take it easy. Just pick your game and try to tell everything about it in a nutshell, just like in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Pick your time. Well, that may work. So I will definitely test this idea. If it works, maybe it can replace Chris's wonderfully constructed written reviews. Of course not, but I will try. It's a good idea. Sorry. What else? Yeah. In the comment section of my WRC review, there was a guy who called me G-Man. You know, the strange agent from Half-Life. I think it's actually a very funny observation, and I haven't realized that until now. You know, I'm not a native English speaker, so I have these weird stops when I'm speaking, trying to find the right word and perhaps the right pronunciation that I miss. Well, English compared to my native language Hungarian feels like writing backwards with the left hand, so it takes some processing time to speak. And perhaps I'm doing it sort of slowly, with an ample of breaks. So, yeah, I think it's a very funny comment, so dude, it's spot on. And I'm considering doing this Half-Life review with the voice of G-Man sometime in the future. It's a great idea. So, thank you, mate. Okay, this sort of video is already way too long, so it's time to stop. See you somewhere in time. Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.